Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper. And so many of you liked my card from yesterday and thought it was super cute and wanted actual directions like a tutorial. So I said, okay, we'll do it for today's free tutorial Friday. But I'm not going to do the same exact card. I'm going to do the same style, and we are just going to use other colors, other stamps. So I will have all the dimensions for you. So I've got some basic black. This is a crushed curry. I have 2 pieces of whisper white, and then I have some designer series paper. It is double-sided, so I chose to go with the variety of yellows. I'm going to be using the Daisy Lane stamp set, and we're going to be using the large daisy and the smaller daisy. And then I'm also going to be using the Happiest of Birthdays, and we're going to be using the Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we're going to build our base as always. We're going to go ahead and fold that. We're going to burnish that down. And then we've got our nice base. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and place our designer series paper. It doesn't matter which side, whatever you prefer is what's going to be best. So I'm just going to take my stamp and seal. This happens to be the Stamp and Seal Plus, so I'm not going to be using as much. And I think I'm going to go from the dark to light. I'm going to go like this because I want to be able to see my borders here. And again, if everything's cut right, you'll have a nice border all the way around. Okay, we'll set that off to the side. And then we're going to get out our stamping piece. And I'm just going to get a piece of the small grid paper because this has all my writing on it. If you haven't taken a snapshot of that, go ahead and do that now. It's got the new host code for September. And I'm getting out my little blocks. All right. We're going to get our Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays here. And we're just going to put that right on this block. That'll be available for shortly for the next bit of stamping. So now I'm going to get out my daisies. I'm going to use the small one and the large one. And then we're going to grab our yellows, just little yellow hues here. And I'm going to get out the So Saffron, the Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to get out a crushed curry as well. So what we're going to do, and this, I'm going to make sure that this is in fact clean. I'm just going to take out my chamois. You guys, I just cleaned this yesterday, so when it is 100% clean, but it looks like that. So if yours looks like that, don't worry about it. That's exactly how it's supposed to look. All right. So now that I got that nice and clean, I'm going to go through with my lightest color being the So Saffron. And we're going to just ink that up nicely there. And it is a light color, but you can test it. And then we're going to stamp off anyways. So when you stamp off, you're just going to stamp right there. That's going to make it lighter. And then we're going to go like that. Now you can also do a 3 times off if you'd like, and it's just going to get lighter and lighter. So we've got that part done. I think I'm going to do one more light here. And we're just going to do a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to get my other colors. we're going to get the Daffodil Delight, and we're going to use the little one here, and we're going to stick that in the corner. That's going to be just a little bit darker, and then we're going to go right in there. Now this one I don't want it to be so dark, so I'm going to go like that. I'm going to stamp it off once, I'm going to stamp it off twice, and then we're going to get that right in the center there. And then the last one is the crushed curry. And again, we're going to go with the smaller. And I'm not worrying about cleaning it off because I went from light to dark. And I definitely know that I want that stamped off. And there we go. It's not a lot of variation, but it is enough of a variation. I'm going to stamp that off again. And we're just going to add little bits of color on the edges. And I'm going to go full dark right here. I'm going to go full dark right there. And then we're going to go full dark right in there. There we go. So it's just little bits there of that dark popping through, because we are working with all different shades or hues, if you would, of the yellow. So I've got that down. Now I'm going to get out the Memento in Pure Black, and we are going to get this all nice and inked up. When I use this one, I like to rub it around. See the difference in the darkness? And then I go through and tap it. And then we're just going to stick this one straight on here. I'm going to hold that down for just a moment. I think now that I did all this, I think I cut the pieces wrong. We'll see in just a moment. We sure did, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna go a sideways card rather than the long way. So, or I guess the horizontal rather than the vertical. It'll still work. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this piece here. We're going to add some tape there to it. Not a lot again. And we're going to put this right here, right across what I thought was going to be the side, and now it is going to be either the top or the bottom, whichever you prefer. And if you have a little bit of overhang, there's not much, but just grab your paper snips and snip that right off. Okay, yep, it's going to be on this inside, and the reason being is I want the dark to light to match the dark to light. We're going to take this piece and we are going to take this one, hold it down about where we want it so we know where it's going to go, and then we're going to take this piece and put it right on the inside there. That way this piece is going to cover this piece up, right? So now we're going to go and add this piece. Now this is again the Stamp and Seal Plus, which is very nice because we want that to be sticking on there for sure. I'm going to line up these edges. That way when I put that down, I know that it's not going to be showing, and then it's going to be nice all the way across. Okay, next part. This you can put on with dimensionals, or you can put on with the adhesive, whatever you'd like. Let me go ahead. This stuff is so good. We're going to put ours on with the stamp and seal. And then I'm going to just take a piece here of the Bumblebee gingham ribbon. I'm going to take a piece. I'm going to come right up here, and we are going to just tie a knot. Not even going to try the bow today. I did have a great time doing the Thank You Thursdays. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy being able to say your names out loud and proud. We're just going to cut that at an angle there. We're going to do the same here. Well, it looks like I made this one a little bit longer, so I'm going to cut that one down just a bit. This is me cutting my bangs, right? This will probably be better. There we go. That's how I cut my bangs. I'll do this side a little short. Oh no, this side a little shorter. Next thing I know, I've got these little tiny short bangs. So that's why I don't have too many bangs anymore. Very cute. Now the last thing I do want to do, and I am going to use the enamel dots this time. You could use some clear rhinestones, would be beautiful. Some yellow rhinestones would be real nice, but I think I like these little guys. Oh, I forget they always stick. But I mean, the black and yellow always work so nice together. And we're just going to put a few on here. And maybe one more. These really stick nicely on there, so I think I'll do one more right over here. And there you go. So here's that card, and it is going that way. That turned out to be a nice little happy accident there. And then again, yesterday's card is going horizontally. So let me know, do you like the horizontal from yesterday or the vertical from today? You will be able to see this on my blog. If you want to print out the tutorial directly, just go to beautyandthestamper.com. I will have everything listed below in the description. Please give me a big thumbs up and make sure you follow. And also, if you want to get this in a newsletter, I do them weekly on Tuesdays and Fridays. So just sign up at beautyandthestamper.com. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.